YouTube, what's poppin'? Guys, just back with another quick video. Um, it's just something I did fairly recently, so I thought maybe it might be relevant to some of you. Now I obviously only went through the career recently to obviously get some of the perks which I hadn't had on this build. But something I found is it's a great way to actually unlock a lot of VC. I think when I finish the story, because obviously a lot of you, and I'm sure it's not just me, have played on your builds for quite a while now in terms of park, rec, pro-am, theatre, if even that. So you would have got a lot of games under your belt. The one thing you may have overlooked actually, I'm gonna call it an oversight, is because you won't be able to see it if you haven't completed the story. But once you complete the story, you're gonna get this quest here, keep earning MVP points. And can you see how the reward is always 7,500? Now, actually, it's probably a bit less on this build, but it must have been one of my other builds where I obviously stacked it quite a bit. But you can see the MVP points I'm at, which is 3,600,000, so to speak. So you earn 7.5k for each of those. So I would have, after I completed the story, I would have got this 3 times. So I earned an easy 23.5k VC, just like that. Um, and it kind of explains why my VC is a bit more up because my VC was in the dirt. I'd probably end up upgrading this mid range, but you can see how sort of stupid money it is. So you don't want to grind VC however you can. But I'd recommend definitely if you have progressed into the story with a build, but you maybe fell off and couldn't be bothered, and I don't know how far you may be into that story. Perhaps it may be worth just checking if you can obviously get the story completed fairly quickly and how many MVP points you're on. Now, there is a way to check your MVP points. Actually, you can check it. So you see how I've got the keep earning MVP points mission here. You will have I think it should say, what does it say? Let me see. I'll quickly have a look if I can scroll down fast enough. I have completed it fairly recently, so I'm hoping it's going to be towards the bottom, guys. Where is it? You see how I got 4 of them done at once? And that was a quick. Oh, so it was 4 of them actually I got done. So that's what 4 times 7 is 28 times 4, 30k. 30k just made like that. So you complete this MVP of the city quest. That's at the end of the story once you've done the college games. You get 7.5k, and then it will stack for the rest of these. So you might, if you've got this quest, it will say under the objective section how many MVP points you got. Just keep an eye on that, and if it's super high, then like I said, just finish the story mode and stack your VC that way. But other than that, um, daily spin over here, daily pick'em over there, stack your VC that way. I've told you the career mode where you can do it through my other videos. But obviously, if there's, you can obviously do 3v3 program as well. But if you want a more in-depth tutorial, I can obviously make that. But for now, let's just focus on those MVP points. Have a look, because you may have several builds as well. That milestone can apply to all your builds. So just check the MVP points. Check if you're near the end of the story, and if you are, just stack that VC. Remember, we've got to beat 2k on these microtransactions as well because no one really has the ability to pay this much. Look at this. What are we talking? 30k VC. I've saved myself £9. I know it's time, you may say, and obviously if you don't have time, then I kind of understand why some of you buy VC. But obviously if you do have the time and you don't mind a bit of grind, then well, I'm always free to play in it, so I don't obviously buy VC the way it is. So if obviously you don't mind the grind, then like I said, just to get through the story mode, see your MVP points, and then stack your VC that way. Best of luck, guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for further content. Thank you.